Welcome back, attractive and well-educated watchers, to a brand new episode of The Grand Crusade. Last time we left off, Boyo unintentionally invented Southern Rock while the rest of the party were helping clear out a jungle full of Beskariks on their new planet, newly dubbed Liberalis. Everybody, feel free to introduce yourselves.
I am Father Mihaly Pop.
I'm Bjorn Gunolfsson.
Fasto Terazudis de Parma.
And I'm eating.
That's Boyo, yeah. Alright, awesome. So, everybody, here's the block text. It's surprisingly short this time. You have The day is September 1st, 1190, as far as you know. You have recently returned to Ignis Veritas after settling the band of Frades on Liberalis, for the sake of guarding it while it is slowly but surely colonized by the Holy Coalition. Nobody knowing quite that Boyo invented Fortunate Son, there is now a new canyon on the planet that will eventually be quite a decent harbor for humanity with some work. Having abandoned their previous location, the Battle Nuns and their fellows have moved into the area alongside Frades' band and a few Varangians who have agreed to train them. After finally settling in after arriving at home, you are called to the attention of important matters. Two new developments have come to the attention of the fleets. First and foremost, an anomalous reading a few days by God damn it. Sorry guys, we can't fucking speak today. First and foremost, an anomalous reading a few days by Transluminary has been picked up toward the core of the galaxy, around 10 days inward. It's entirely unrecognizable from everything else, promising some sort of excitement. However, much more convenient is the arrival of a messenger pod from the far distant reaches of the galaxy's fringes. An invitation to treat with the Shatan for, quote, the finest service in the known universe, unquote. Their meeting location, a temporary settlement on an asteroid belt in an otherwise unappealing system just 2 days away, welcomes all species who would put their weapons down at the door and enter into peaceful negotiations to see how the Shatan might best serve in a fashion most appealing to their clients. Of course, neither of these necessarily need keep your attention, as the Beskor Commerce City could still be unsunk, or the Saracen homeworld could be visited now that you know its coordinates. And that's it.
All right, so we have the Sunken City. We have the Saracen homeworld.
The Shatan, or an anomalous signal.
Shatan. I thought that signal... Is this different from the undiscovered signal from a couple sessions ago?
Yeah, that undiscovered signal disappeared at some point.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure if it was something else or not.
Cool.
Anyone have any desires to go which way?
Earn the Saracens.
Well, the Saracen homeworld isn't going anywhere. They're not going to be moving their entire planet anytime soon.
It is a planet. It's true.
The Sunken City is likely to not go anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah, it's not going
anywhere. But we know our GM, and the undiscovered signal is likely to remain undiscovered only for this session.
Or
maybe the next session. What?
The anomalous reading.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry. The anomalous reading is only going to remain anomalous for a short time, and then it will just disappear.
Alrighty,
why would we rug pull like that? Come on,
yeah, it'd either be the signal... It'd either be the anomalous reading or the Shaitan people that are gonna vanish. Or have something happen.
Well, we could put it up for a vote. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know a couple other people have been voting for the same thing and have been losing out, and I'd feel bad if we kept, avoiding their choices. But yeah, if we want to vote, we can vote. I'm don't really
So you have
have
to remind us of our options again.
We shall put it in the general, so y'all can just stare at it and really meander it over. Just 2 seconds here.
I mean,
It has been a bit.
given the what's it called, the nature of each location, I can at least say my first choice would be the anomalous reading, because it is the most time sensitive.
Agreed.
But my second one would be I would say the Shaitan invitation, because I'm not quite I don't remember them. They're new, but I don't know really what they want or who they are. This is a player. I don't remember them.
We haven't introduced them before.
Okay.
Oh,
So they're
okay.
brand new. They're a brand new species that you have not seen or met before.
Okay, so that would be my vote. Would be the anomalous reading, and followed by the Shaitan.
Yeah, those are the ones that are likely to go away. So let's do that.
Yeah, I agree. Same order there as well, because the anomalous reading's been there for I think a couple sessions now, and it'll go.
Both the
It's brand
invitation
new.
and the anomalous readings are both brand new. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're thinking of the undiscovered signal. We lost that one because we didn't go to it.
No, that one disappeared.
Yeah.
I vote for the anomalous readings, actually.
Agreed.
So we think everybody is now go to the anomalous readings. All right,
And then watch now. The Shaitan are gonna be our sworn enemies because we spurned their invitation.
No. Sure, the invitation will still be there.
We have a B team.
We could
That is
always
true.
send them, yeah.
Incidentally, we actually just texted or just sent a message to the B team private group right before we started, being like, "All right, guys, we know, we didn't want to let this little group fall to the wayside. When can the other 2 people who don't have characters do a call? We have time on Wednesday." So no, B team's actually he's
I'm
right.
gonna-
Boyo is correct here.
I'm gonna make some integration invitation. I'm going to I'll give out my. So it seems like we're all in agreement to go to the anomalous reading. I want to send out I don't know. I'm assuming the B team isn't here; they're out. Maybe leave a message for them or somehow offering if they're willing to go to.
At this point, it's fairly safe to say that the B team probably has not yet coalesced into a team, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Yeah. Soon, but not yet, because we don't know who even half of the B team would be.
Okay.
It'll
be.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So he's a little ahead of yourself, but not too far ahead of yourself. This is definitely the time to think about it. But anyway, we think respond to the anomalous readings is pretty obviously the choice everybody's going to make. Is anybody bringing any special kind of things here? We were talking to Boyo about this, we believe, the other day. So we're gonna kind of put it along the same kind of way to all of you guys. We definitely dropped the ball on inventories last season, and we have almost purposefully been dropping the ball on inventories this season. We are very clearly entering a kind of rogue tradery sort of scenario wherein you have wealth as a pip system. Or what have you, if that makes sense.
That makes total sense compared to how we can't itemize this shit.
You have, some of you, like Boyo, have more stuff than the collective stuff of all of human history combined.
Up to this point.
Up to this point. Yeah. So you're very much dealing with your items. Your items are themed, and we want you guys henceforth. We've even got the camera rolling. Mike is hot and everything, so this is all canon. We're going to be able to reference this later. Henceforth, we would really like it. Like as a GM, we would appreciate it if you guys get a little bit more creative and ask, like, do I have this kind of thing on me? We know it's asking a lot of you guys, but this is kind of to reference that you have a much wider scope of stuff in your purview.
Well, let's talk about that right now.
Implied. Yeah.
Shall we use
bring people with me?
Yeah. Shall we use should we use like a 5-star, like a 5-pip system or a 10-pip system? Let's vote on that now.
That's not really how this works.
Not quite how we're working it yet. We'll find so for example, we know GURPS actually has a wealth advantage and it kind of works like a pip system, but we're so used to other versions of the shiftverse system that we've never even tried working with like social and money stuff because it has not been necessary.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
so we're gonna have to do a little bit more research on that. But long story short, what we should really be considering here as players from now on is your theming. Everybody clearly has themes behind them. Malmbjorn, you're the head marshal of the empire, that kind of stuff. Boyo, you're you're richer than God, first of all, but but you're also the science guy. So, take things as you would. Really think about your role going on now here, and we'll try to be as flexible as a GM as we can without fucking it up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take a. Right, these ships are fucking gigantic. I guess I'll be just taking. Yeah, I'll be taking my. I don't want to take all my Varangians because I'm assuming I'm going to leave some back to help train up new warriors. So I would say I'm going to take.
You right now have access to 45 Varangians. 5 of them are on Liberalis, and they're training up the battle nuns, Veritas battle nuns.
Okay, I will take 20 with me, leaving the rest at home to continue training our home guys and working there. But I'm also going to take.
Moon girl, stop. Sadie. Go on, leave her alone. You have your own bones. Stop trying to... No. You have your own bones. Stop trying to take hers.
She's an upstart. She always wants to take Moon Girl's bone.
Yeah, you see this? This is the dagger of Testicles. If y'all start fighting, we're going to spray you with it. You know we're as good as our word on this one.
It's a spray bottle.
I had me worried with the testicles part.
So we have like really good spray bottles that can spray all the way across like the living room. 20 feet range, still good, splash you right in the face. And we call those the swords of Damocles because the dogs are terrified of them. This one doesn't even have half the range, but it'll still get you. So we call it the dagger of Testicles.
I also, sorry to...
No problem.
Yeah. So apart from my Varangians, I'll take one of those little cat guys with me, who preferably one who's more comfortable with being around fighting. I'm not going to train him to fight, but he'll be like.
So you're gonna have one of the housekeepers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good. He'll be one of them that's comfortable around. At least comfortable around the fighting, so he can get used to working around me and then train others.
You can find multiple housekeepers who are more than excited to be your personal.
I'll take
housekeeper.
a couple.
Yeah.
All right.
The housekeepers love cleaning. It's literally hardwired into them. They can't help that.
You're gonna come back with stuff covered in blood and guts? Oh fuck yeah! I'm gonna clean this shit out of that.
Have you ever seen? Has anybody here ever seen Muggy from Fallout New Vegas?
No.
I have a vague memory.
Yeah. So this is a robot who is programmed to clean mugs and to love cleaning mugs. So much so that he's completely obsessed with it. But he also knows how weird that is and how fucked up it is that he was programmed that way.
Yeah.
So he hates it. He hates every second of it. But he's completely obsessed with it, and he can't help himself. These cats don't hate it; they love it. They don't know that they were programmed that way, so they're just completely obsessed with cleaning and crimping and stuff, because cats are obsessed with that anyway.
Right,
so yeah. So plenty of housekeepers will go along and keep the ship clean and tend to your every need or what have you.
All right, yeah, we can take a small assortment of them, ones that are willing to at least be, around some amount of fighting.
Hey, Boyo, you want to take anybody with you? You actually have like a lot of people as your subjects.
I do?
Yeah, look in your character sheet.
No, I'm so out of touch.
I mean, we've been gone for like 2 weeks, so yeah.
Well, there's also that, but no, I mean, my character is out of touch.
Oh,
He's
just kind of been like shoving himself in his work for the last several months.
He's such a late stage capitalist.
Yeah. Yeah, you got like a bunch of dudes, Fausto has a bunch of dudes too. There's like a bunch of dudes.
I mean, my very first question will be, how many people can I bring? What is the limit?
Ooh.
So bring a lot.
I have a bunch of Hebrids living around me.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, the Hebrids love you. You easily have the most dedicated Hebrids to your name out of any member of the party.
Could invite some of them.
Oh yeah, how many?
I don't know. Got a lot. As many as want to come, I guess.
You can get like 400.
That's a lot.
Yeah, you get like 400 who want to come. Remember, Hebrids discovering new things. You got some anomalous signal out there? That sounds awesome, actually.
And a 5-mile long ship that's a lot.
A lot of space. Yeah.
Oh! Thank you for reminding that. Yes, everybody, congratulations. The first of the 23-mile-long hybrid battle cruisers are now coming out.
Oh.
Yup, it's Malmbjorn.
Nice.
It's Malmbjorn's ship, by the way. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, this bad boy can shoot everything. Not just anything. Everything.
Perfect for a man like
everything,
Malmbjorn.
everywhere,
According to Malmbjorn's specifications.
Can you remind me what brought this about? I don't remember.
You
Started
took
it.
the side. You took the side of Blood Feast during the thing, and so everybody in the party that took the side of Blood Feast directly during the thing was awarded by the church a hybrid battle cruiser.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, that was a thing. Yeah, Fausto's got one on the way. Matei's got one in the background. Yeah.
Oh,
Like
it
four of
just
them got handed out. Yeah.
it just takes time for us to get them.
Yeah,
Not me
because,
though.
We gotta build
Not
them.
me though. I voted for my cousin.
Yeah, not very tough, for example, but like, you all got, as everybody knows, you all got other things, but the hybrid battle cruisers are, the first one just got pumped out.
Wow, guys, unless you got any objections, we can give that a test run.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
It's really,
Why not?
It's so fucking difficult to navigate your character sheet. Malmbjorn, we can't stress enough.
Why is it difficult?
Because you've changed everything around.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. So these hybrid battleships are rather explicitly made to fight Beskarics. They've even got some Nothran technology in them, specifically in the armor plating department.
Nice.
Yep. But they use Beskeric's holes as like their standard.
Feel free to reorganize the sheet if you want, because
Oh, we eventually shall now that we've gotten permission. Thank you. So yeah. Also, this has a Pierre drive. So when we say 10 days in this particular case, it's like 30 days by standard Bespor travel.
Wunderbar.
Yeah. You're journeying deep into the galactic core.
All right
In
then.
this particular case.
I think those 400 Hebrides then, Boyo, might come in handy for 23 miles of ship.
Yeah, that's a lot of engineering.
Oh, it's mostly automated as it should be, but you know.
We got to make sure everything's spick and span, though.
Span, that's of course.
I'm going to need more housekeepers.
Yeah. Now, I actually
We
have
could assign
habits
them
of
to
my
the-
own, but they're all germinating mana seeds for the farm I'm trying to build. So I don't know
right.
if
I forgot to give you
take them. I guess I could take like a handful.
To always
But
take a handful.
Most of them need to be germinating the seeds.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll take like 10.
Okay.
Because Boyo is already going to bring a bunch of his.
Boyo's got all of them. All that whole army of science bears over here.
Yeah.
During this, all right. During did anybody else? Anybody had any recommendations or suggestions?
I need to know.
The last logical guy.
Yeah, I need to know what exactly is the limit for how many people I can take.
Oh,
20?
Right. How many are you looking like let's just say how many people are you looking to take?
23 miles of ship's worth, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. If there's space open, I'm taking it.
Are you
Wait, this is a battleship, remember?
Are you trying to load up the entire House of Parma onto your ship? Is that what you're saying?
Well, basically, it was I'm going to take pretty much all of my pistol skirmishers, and then 44 out of the 88 highest members of the House of Parma, and then everyone else, whatever empty spaces left, will be filled with standard no-throw.
Well, if you're talking about your own ship or the 23-mile ship.
We're just sorry to say, on a ship this size, holding the entire House of Parma is a fairly standard affair. We're talking truly gigantic amounts of space here. You can adapt the cargo hold to house just about anybody.
Should probably save that for my own ship, though.
We're sorry to tell you, but at the population density of New York, sorry, at the population density of Chicago, you could fill the entire human species in fucking 2 Rhode Islands or something like that. We really aren't. We are very spread out in the world. It's you can fill a lot of people, and that's not if you wanted to go Kowloon walled city levels of population density or whatever, you could fill the entirety of the human species in a city 2 miles wide or something like that. Yeah.
How about 50,000?
Yeah, you can bring 50,000 Nathreni onto the ship, no problem.
Alright, well, I'm going to bring all of my human skirmishers, that's 240, and 44 of the highest members of the House of Parma, and then all 49,716 empty spots will be regular no-throw warriors.
Guys,
I'm just bringing the army.
Fausto is bringing the army with him. He saw Boyo's small army of science bears, and he didn't want to be we're going out to investigate an anomalous signal.
Could be bad. Who knows? Bring everyone.
We could have to take over an entire planet. Who could say?
Malbjorn is getting
one that happens to have Saracens on it.
Malbjorn's getting a bit frustrated. He's feeling a bit inadequate here. He might have to step up.
Oh my god.
Come on, bring in another 50,000. More dudes, the better. It's a real party now.
How many do I actually have? Because I've only been going off
It
of
says on your character sheet.
Yeah, I've only been going off the 250 total. Unless you put it somewhere else. Oh, there we go.
250 men, 550 humans. That includes your 250 men and 288 Hebbards. The Band of Frades right now is largely guarding and settling onto Liberalis, so they're not
available, right?
Not available, yeah.
Okay.
And they're not really an on-call force, if you know what we mean.
Yeah. And now my subjects, they're not strictly warriors either, so they're.
Oh goodness, no.
So I mean, I'm not.
Just the 250 men are fighting out of your 550.
Yeah. So Fausto, how many of your soldiers are actual soldiers versus like civilians?
Yes.
There
are no Nothran civilians.
They're all soldiers, right?
They remember they've been in a planetary blockade for 600 years.
Yeah, so every single person of all 50,000, including the humans, because those were specifically my 240 pistol skirmishers I'm bringing with me.
Okay, then I'm going.
All of them are armed.
Okay, I am then going to take 20 Vangarians, 30.
Ferengians?
I keep, I keep getting that.
You can never say it right. It's so funny to us.
50 infantry and 30 archers.
Okay. A nice strike force, as it were.
All right. Yeah, something a little smaller than the bulkhead of a full army.
Keep note of this, everybody, how many people you're bringing.
We don't have to.
May not be important.
We don't have to like break down full-on logistics and squads here, do we?
Oh goodness, no! Your holds have enough food to feed anybody for a functionally indefinite amount of time.
No, I don't mean that. I mean like actual squads here. Like how many Vangarian? Like how many?
Just put however many of each guy you got, and
okay.
We'll keep that in the back of your mind just in case it becomes relevant.
Okay.
All right, Sadie, go on. Yes, we're giving you attention. Now go on.
Yeah, I've noted it in my character sheet. I'm bringing on 10 Hebbards with me.
10 Hebbards.
Yeah, Father, you need some protection here.
Stop growling, Mooney. You leave her alone. She was just going to her bed. You leave her alone. Sorry. Dogs again. So yeah, the travel is uneventful. It takes about 10 days. And once 10 days is up, which we imagine you spend training, readying, studying, all that kind of stuff, you notice that the stars are considerably closer together this far, closer to the core. It's a lot brighter, and it's a little weirder, actually. Certain, gravitational anomalies and stuff pop up and disappear all the time, but fortunately, the anomalous reading that you are following has stayed consistent the entire time. Would anybody like to ask any questions about the general state of the core before we move on?
The core of
the galaxy.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, do we notice anything? I mean, Boyo's better on the sensors, but I'm going about my business. I obviously, I'll probably ask questions from here and there, so I'll probably ask my men or the people flying the ship if they notice anything, but other than that, I don't have anything in particular.
Yeah, me neither.
The stars are a lot closer together around here, is the first big thing that you'll know. And there are many, many bigger clouds, dust clouds, and so on and so forth like that. Boyo could probably get more at the sensors if he wants.
Oh, good. Yeah. Boyo, is there, could you keep an eye out for anything in the clouds around us?
Yes,
I can.
Boyo fucking sees everything. Boyo knows all about how the star Yeah, Boyo knows. He are the smart guy here. So Boyo knows that the stars in the core are considerably higher metallicity. So they have a higher amount of rocky planets, and things like that. Also, that there is just a general higher level of radiation as a whole, the closer into the core he goes. The average Beskor ship can absolutely manage this, and your hybrid ships find it easy to journey farther in, but the deeper and deeper into the core you go, probably you're going to have to develop some new technologies. At times it actively seems to be messing with sensor arrays if you point yourself at certain areas of the core.
Okay.
Yep.
Unless anybody picks up anything of interest, I guess we can just continue on to the signal, or
You're
anybody else?
on your route. You're just a little bit spoiled for choice, honestly. High metallicity stars means lots of planets with a lot of raw materials on them, and extremely high levels of radiation means life is fairly unlikely in certain parts of the area, meaning that there's just kind of a bunch of planets that you're passing up that are just full of metal and stuff, you know?
Yeah, so, I guess we can take note of their locations for later.
Yeah, it seems like a more full colonization or extraction effort would be required.
Yeah. Yeah, the problem is that it seems to take more fuel to do as much moving in this region of space also.
Like there's drag?
Almost as if there's some kind of drag, yes.
Okay, then. That's weird.
The Hebbards aren't familiar with this effect.
Would it be because of the size of the ship? Boyo, do you know anything about this?
They've muted.
Hang on, apologies. Dealing with the bone that my mom gave my dog.
Ooh.
Getting it off of the floor. He gets a little obsessive about them, and will start to tear his gums up.
Yeah.
Oh. It's not a bone. It's not actually a bone. It's like one of those rawhide rolls. But he has now successfully chewed it in half.
Wow. Well, good for
He's
him.
cut it into 2 pieces. But the end of it is, one of the ends of it is covered in a little bit of blood.
Yeah.
Because he started to tear up his gums.
Yep, time to take it away.
So I was trying to get away from him, and I did. He gets a little bit protective of things like that occasionally. So
yeah, careful.
I have to, go about it in a gentle way.
Yeah.
Okay, so what were you asking? Sorry.
Well, you're taking the. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. What were you saying?
Oh, it was unrelated. I would say, just give him some love, and while he's distracted, take the bone.
That's exactly what I did. So, what were you asking me to?
I was asking if you know anything about what's affecting the ship and why it's.
Yeah, we were talking about how it takes more energy and more fuel to go the same amount of distance this far into the core.
Like some sort of like drag on a ship from the water, same thing, space drag.
It really shouldn't.
The Hebbards are unfamiliar with this effect. So,
Yeah.
There's anomalous reading.
There's nothing. I mean, space doesn't get thicker, right?
Yeah,
it's
of course.
space. So it shouldn't take more energy to push through, which means that there's either some sort of effect or some sort of field or effect that's like pushing against us, that's resisting our movement.
Are one of you guys on the helm, or are we just saying another person's on the helm at the moment?
It's somebody else is on the helm. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
You
can take over controls anytime you want, but it's like, it's whatever.
Gotcha. Well, I was just going to ask, helmsman, how much fuel do we have?
More than enough. These ships are designed to go around for years and years at a time without functional resupply, but it is something you should know.
I'll definitely keep an eye on it for right now, but what is it? Oh, I thought you were saying there is something I should know.
No, that it's taking more fuel. It takes more time and stuff. That is something you should know.
Gotcha. Helmsman, take particular note of that and notify me of any changes.
Yes, my lord.
Anybody else have anything else? I got nothing.
Nope. We were here on an anomalous reading, and these are anomalous activities. All checks out.
Yeah, I guess we tell the science team to keep scanning away, I guess.
Sweet. 2 seconds. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that one when it's relevant. So, you, as you're going along, sing the song, doing all of your nice stuff, you finally get to the system in question. The anomalous readings are coming from a black hole.
Oh, okay.
Yep. As you get there, by the way, you get out to the thing. You've got radiation problems going, but much closer to the black hole orbiting it, you see it kind of looks a little something, not exactly, enough to be not copyright infringement directly, but it looks kind of like this that we just put in the general thing.
That looks familiar.
But of course,
where was this?
Closer to the black hole orbiting it.
This is in orbit of the black hole?
Yeah, surrounded in a blue shimmering field.
Is it?
Ooh.
Is it
but
drifting?
But not this. Oh, well, it's just an orbit. Technically, all orbit is drifting. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's not specifically that, but it's like that, but different enough to not be copyright infringement.
We see.
But it's a ring ship.
It's a ring ship. Yeah, it's like objectively like a cool ring ship like this. Yeah.
Malmbjorn's gonna be a little concerned with that black star. Does anybody know what that is?
Boyo knows what that is.
I do know what that is.
Boyo knows what that is. He's been crunching on his science lately. He knows what a black hole is.
What's that? What is that black star out there?
Well, it was a star. Now it's not.
Very informative, Boyo.
You know it.
I mean, I wouldn't know what to call it. I wouldn't have a name for it.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. It's a collapsed star, is what you
yeah.
I'm just playing it up right now because I have no clue on how to go about. So if anybody else, please feel free to kick in, do something.
Seeing as how none of us know what it is, I say we land on.
Yeah.
The Hebbard. Any nearby Hebbard would be like, let's not.
Let's not.
Yeah,
let's not and say we didn't.
Land on that. Yeah.
Okay. I guess if no one else is gonna say it, I'm gonna try and hail the ship. We didn't name this new ship, did I?
It's your ship to name, Malmbjorn.
Okay. I need a translator.
We don't have to do that now.
Right. Well, yeah.
This puppy is just bouncing around the room, back and forth to different places to lay around, and she only stays like 2 seconds in any given place. It's super obnoxious.
What's Ignis Virtus? This is the Ignis Virtus hybrid battleship calling unknown vessel. Come in.
2 seconds. Oh, that's definitely not the correct one. Sorry, my bad. That system. That was last night.
I don't get Boyle's reaction. I don't understand the reaction.
I want the ring ship.
Oh,
Or I want a
You will
ring
make a
ship.
fine addition to my collection. Boyo says
Oh,
as soon as he
yeah, I
sees it.
know. Dude's like, ooh, yes, a fine addition for my collection. Oh, man, that's super fucking
Why shouldn't I
funny.
keep it?
Yeah, why shouldn't I keep it? Oh, man, that's so fucking hilarious. All right. So as you hail the ship and introduce, why shouldn't I keep it? Introduce yourself. You receive back. This is Captain Hala from the Zycon Federation of Systems. We see you're using best score classification ship.
Sort of.
Who's on the radio?
Captain Zala of the Zycon
No.
Federation.
On
I mean,
our radio.
it was me. It was me. I hailed him.
Okay.
What should we? How much?
You're
Well,
only getting audio right now. They haven't opened up a visual feed yet.
gotcha. Boyo, you were gonna say something?
No, I was asking who was
Oh.
on our radio.
Oh,
It's
gotcha.
you.
Okay,
So you got to do the talking.
Gotcha. This is Commander Malbjorn Gunnarsson from planet Ignis Viridis.
You might want to say of the Holy Coalition.
Of the Holy, of the Holy Coalition.
You also introduced yourself with that before they answered.
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
They were asking about our ship, I believe.
No, yeah.
Beskarics in design.
Yeah, your ship is a Beskor model, is it not?
It's
Yeah,
It
a
is-
bit of a question there.
This
hybrid at best.
This ship is based on hybrid technology. However, that is not up for debate. We are inquiring
Hey,
on
everybody,
the status.
roll a perception real quick.
Oh no.
Gotcha.
All of their guns are pointed right at us.
No, roll a perception real quick.
I was
I'm-
looking out the window. I was just minding my own business.
They're speaking Greek. They're speaking Greek to you.
Well, it's kind of hard to tell, when we have the translator microbe. So I think Fausto's probably might be the only one to actually pick that
I
up.
wasn't paying attention though. Clearly by that roll.
Boyo would realize and Malmbjorn would realize.
Okay.
They're explicitly speaking Greek to you because you presumably spoke Greek to them first. Or you speak Greek you speak Greek to each other. That's your lingua franca, as we recall. So they're speaking Greek to you.
So I think it's safe to say, if unless we specifically say, I'm going to be just speaking in Greek most of the time. But you speak Greek, I guess.
We speak.
We speak. Well, regardless, what is the status of your ship?
We're on. For the record, you'll notice that the ship isn't even like 500 yards long.
Tiny ship.
It's very small.
It's tiny compared to your ship. Yeah. Oh, we're on a routine 5-year mission to explore the cosmos.
Our sensors have been picking up anomalous signals from this area. We've come to explore what they were and found you.
Strange New Worlds.
Strange New Worlds.
Our sensors have picked up an anomalous signal coming from this area, and we've come to explore the source.
We've also been exploring the source of the signal as well. It seems to be coming from this black hole. One moment. We'll cast visual readings over, if it's all the same to you. You'll have to excuse me. We're a little uncertain about the world around us. We've had a few extremely unfortunate run-ins recently.
I'm going to talk to my group here. Anybody have any objections on a visual?
None.
No objections whatsoever.
Curious. We must figure out what troubles they've been having as of late.
What was the name of the captain? One more time.
Hala.
Hala.
H-A-L-A. Hala.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Captain Hala of the Zycon Federation of Systems.
All right.
Can you dump that in general?
Yeah.
We absolutely can.
Thank you.
Captain Hala, you are authorized for visual communication.
All right. So as Captain Hala comes up, you see a human, but the human appears to be made entirely out of silver, like a statue that's moving and smiling, slightly glowing eyes, and she seems kind of relaxed. And as she stands about, you look into her bridge. You can see the bridge around her. There are people sitting around at various different stations. Seems very clean, very surgical almost. And she's wearing it looks like clothing, just standard clothing. It's mostly metallic in theme, but it's cloth. And as she looks up, she smiles, and then her eyes go wide, and suddenly the visual feed stops for a moment, and she goes, "I'm so sorry, we seem to be having technical difficulties right now. We're going to get our visual feed up as soon as we possibly can." Kinda like that. Yeah. A little bit more
clothes,
detail.
perhaps.
Yeah.
More detailed. You can see wrinkles in her face. And things
Can the
like
audience actually see General?
Is that Terminator? Is that what Terminator?
No, that was the
C2?
Silver Surfer.
That's the Silver Surfer girl from the most recent Fantastic Four movie.
Oh, I haven't
For the
seen
benefit
that.
of the audience, because I have no idea if they can even see General.
Yeah, kind of like that, but like actually looks like a real fucking human. Like not this slick back, like carved and engraved hair thing, but every hair is a single strand of hair.
It looks like a person who just happens to be silver.
Happens to be made out of metal. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
It is peculiar, their resemblance to us, is it not?
They are stunningly human, but made out of metal. Metal that doesn't, have seams or anything like that. It's seamless entirely throughout. Wrinkles, faces that contort, all that good stuff.
Well, I mean,
also,
at this point,
Boyo, roll a sensors real quick, if you don't mind.
I'm also going to state back to Fausto. At this point, there's little that can surprise me in terms of what the new what new contact can happen.
Boyo, they're powering up their shields.
Interesting.
They've cut the visual feed, told you they have technical difficulties, and they're powering up their shields. You are entitled to roll an insight.
And I'm assuming you haven't told anybody else, so I don't know.
This is literally like a split-second moment that Boyo is experiencing here. Boyo, you think they're fucking lying about their technical difficulties. Now you are entitled to tell anybody you want.
Yeah, they're lying. Just powering up their shields.
This is Captain Gunolfson to Captain Hala. Why are you powering your shields?
There's a brief pause, and then Captain Hala responds, "I'm sorry, I said we have technical difficulties. We're going to have to cut transmission for a moment, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Don't worry, we have no intention of showing any hostile actions." And the feed cuts abruptly as they start up their engines.
They're trying to run the fuck away.
Helm, stand by for. We don't have a stand by. Not code red. What's the Star Trek term?
Well, what is the
stand
Star
by-
Trek term he's
I
looking
mean,
for? We don't
it's
know.
like- Yeah, it's-
alert. at
Yeah,
best.
stand by for potential combat.
Doubtful. They're powering engines.
Yeah, doubtful,
This
an
seems
engine.
defensive to me.
yeah.
Seems like they're getting their defenses ready and getting the hell out of here.
Yeah, this
And
seems
away from us.
defensive. This doesn't seem offensive.
True.
It seems
Well,
like
true,
they might
that's
be
a-
afraid of us.
Yeah.
Indeed, but they might bring someone to fight
Okay.
us if we let them
That's
leave.
possible.
This is for the record a tiny ship. It's
Right.
not even 500 yards long.
Right. Captain Hala, we assure you we come in we come in I don't want to say come in peace. That's
We come in pieces. No.
yeah.
You will come in
We come
pieces
without
soon, shoot.
hostility.
Roll. Just roll.
Oof. Oh,
Ooh.
Damn.
Ay, ay, ay.
that's a critical fail. Sorry.
They are
H-
not
hang on.
charged. Oh, go ahead. Yep, go ahead.
I'm gonna take over the radio for a minute.
Definitely.
All right. I pass it over then.
Oh
Malmbjorn's
man.
just too
Maybe I'm
intimidating.
not. Fuck.
What are you trying to say, boyo?
I was just gonna say, Captain Hollow. My name's Boyo Folkhard. I'm the. Hang on.
Main science, man.
No, my dog is trying to get back into my room. Hold on.
Oh,
There.
I have an idea.
Anyway, yeah.
I just
Of
realized
the, okay.
my apologies.
That's okay.
I was going to say they might think we're Frady's raiders.
Very likely.
Is a fair point.
I just realized that. So if
We are
you-
like 10 days away from where we were and in a very different place. I highly doubt they've been here.
well, I
but
just
it
want to
is
give you that
possible.
information. Yeah, I want to give you that information just in case. Continue now.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I was just going to say,
That's remarkably
Boyo.
insightful, actually.
Yeah. My name's Boyo Folkhard, and I'm just taking over the radio here from our local meathead. I apologize. We really are. We're just here studying this black hole. If we're intimidating you in some way, that was not intentional. I'll make sure our engines are nicely powered down and we're not quite pointed at them. Dude, what are you doing?
Hudson being
buddy?
weird.
Yeah, he's being really weird. He keeps
a little
bouncing
weird.
around in here.
Goofy goober.
Yeah.
He's a little weird sometimes. He's a good dog. All right. So as you besiege them, we suppose it's like 3 hails at that messages since they shut down communications. They come back and they go and you hear Captain Holla's voice say to you, "Recently, we've discovered a species of entities that look remarkably like your own, who tried to eat our people alive."
Oh,
Well, we would happen to know those ones, wouldn't we? Elbows Malmbjorn.
Yeah, I'm.
I'm not.
Did they tell you what their name was?
or
They
what they
were
who they what they
all-
were affiliated with? Yeah.
They were all but completely incoherent.
That doesn't sound like
That does,
Brady's
yeah.
band.
Yeah.
They would be speaking Old Norse.
Because they're not.
right?
Well, they would be speaking Norse. Yeah,
I'm
they
gonna.
might be incoherent.
I'm
It would
gonna
have a lot of O's with slashes through them.
I would have. I'm gonna lean in towards Boyo. Make sure it's not heard on the. I'm just gonna make sure it's not heard on the transmission. That
You just mute it, yeah.
yeah. I've not heard or seen any indication that Frady's group, at least, has been involved in cannibalism. I think I'm the only one that has attempted that.
I
They
mean,
did speak of Saracens.
they eat Beskarics.
Right.
We will
They
allow
eat aliens.
They do.
We will allow a shuttle of no more than 10 of your number onto our ship. We can show you our recordings of the incident.
Oh,
I'd accept that.
Does sound reasonable.
if that is reasonable, we will accept.
Who do we want to take? Myself, the main party, obviously.
Yeah, probably
I-
Hebbards
I-
rather than soldiers if we're wanting to appear more
One
friendly.
of our smart boy Hebbards.
Yeah, and I am going to intentionally leave my weapons behind, I guess, as a show of...
Our local meathead.
I will take my concealable weapons.
Oh, cool.
Obviously, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I'm definitely unarmed, fellas.
That's not going to bite us in the ass at all.
Excellent. All right. So
They didn't say we have to be unarmed now. It's just a show of good faith.
Yeah.
Yep. So you are able to take a shuttle over. As you go into the shuttle bay, the cargo bay of the ship, you notice that the back wall, there's just a bubble shield over it, and it's just open to space out there, and you can just sloop right in after you give the codes, and it's really cool. You see a bunch of humanoids. They are, 5 to 6 feet tall, men, women. They're all just made of metal, wearing clothes and all that kind of stuff. You see a couple of dogs running around, but they're also made of metal. They're like metalloid dogs.
That's so interesting.
It's uncanny how very similar to humans everybody is. Everything is very sleek, very sciencey. Boyo, you probably really like this kind of stuff. People are wandering around, little tablets in hands, their hair is up, they're all very clean and proper and militaristic. And as you come out of the shuttle, a whole bunch of them walk up, including the person you can only assume, you saw her on the feed very briefly, is Captain Hala, and she says, "Welcome aboard the Zycon Federation of Systems ship, Helma. This is not exactly what you're used to, I'm sure, but if she looks you up and down briefly, if you wouldn't mind coming with me, I'll get you debriefed as quickly as possible, and then hopefully we can move on to the pleasantries."
That
So,
sounds most
Please leave the way.
agreeable.
she... Hey, no, you leave her alone. Oh. Okay, Mooney's just growling in her sleep like a dumbass. Alright, that's fine, we guess.
Appreciation
That is what
squirrels.
she do.
That's fine. We thought she was growling at Sadie because Sadie's right next to her bed. No, she's dead asleep. She's growling in her sleep. This is fine.
There are many squirrels in their dreams.
So you're led into a large meeting room type thing with a big table at the middle. There's a big screen on the back wall. And she says, Not even 27 rotations ago, we found a mysterious signal in the depths of space. We went to investigate it from a ship of no known origin or model. When we went on, we found entities that looked like this. And she shows a picture. The general.
Oh God. Oh God.
That's still in my memes folder under the word transient.
We all just kind of tilt our heads at this
God.
image and go, huh? You thought
Wait,
those were
it's not
us?
see the baby,
transient or
but that's-
pregananant?
She said,
I was that informed.
These, the baby isn't there, but just imagine if the baby wasn't there and it was just like that. Go on. These entities gave us platitudes and demanded food before crawling on the ceilings from the vents and other places. We found them on what appeared to be an old replicator of some sort, and then before we knew it, there were thousands of them. Here, I can show you. She turns to puts the thing to a feed where there's literally thousands of them crawling along the walls and ceilings of a hallways. The people are running away as one of the camera feeds is actively feeding. One of them catches up, and hundreds of them descend upon it and rip it apart. Because of course it's like a chest cam or what have you.
Sounds like Dead Space.
And they're Brigante. As the others run away, you hear them on the screen. Again, everything is in Greek for whatever reason. You hear them screaming in Greek, "Feed us! Feed us!" Pregnart.
Most troubling footage.
Are we speaking with Captain Hala, or is it someone else?
You're in the ready room with Captain Hala and her top officers, including but not limited to her head of security, her head science officer, her head engineer, etc.
Gotcha.
Who we won't name right now until it becomes relevant.
Gotcha.
I will confer with my smart boy Hubbard and see if they've ever heard of this.
How is Babby formed?
How is Babby formed? How girl get pregnant? Pregnant. Oh my god, this is so funny. These horrible. The Hubbards have never seen anything like it either. It's truly horrifying, uncanny. Really, how they can crawl along the walls with their multi-hinged arms, even though the walls themselves were all, polished steel and the like.
Well, Captain Hala, I can assure you that my people have no such ability to crawl along the ceiling such as that. My people are called humans. We do not know what those are.
Fascinating, says her science officer in the background idly, tapping something on his tablet. Hala breathes out and sighs in relief.
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
Indeed, we do not wish to encounter such creatures either.
Hala sighs in relief and sits down in her chair. That's good, because I've got to tell you, I've had quite a week. No offense or anything like that. This wasn't exactly what we wanted to see. We've had a couple of run-ins with the Baskericks before, and we've not had anything positive to say about the interactions. I'll tell you what. Fortunately, our weapons seem effective against their hulls, but the scale of the ships is truly daunting for our people.
Yes, well, it sounds like your people and I have something in common then. We are also currently in bad relations with the Baskericks.
Well, I wouldn't say we're in bad relations yet, merely that the few incidents we've had are not conducive to the diplomacy we like to have on these sort of occasions. That being said, you said you were from the Holy
Coalition.
Yeah, so sorry. What's this Holy Coalition? Some sort of theocratic power?
Father Mahali, would you like to step in?
You might. Oh, sorry. I thought I was muted. You might say it is theocratic in nature. We are currently led by a man. Do we want to call him? Okay, are we calling him Bloodfeast, or do we call him by his actual name?
Well,
we're led by.
We're led by the Emperor. I will have you know, priest.
Yeah, Emperor Zupan, Ivan Alexandros.
Yeah, Emperor in space. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So okay, let me try again. We are led by our emperor. We call him the Zupan.
Fascinating. Says the scientist again, tippity tapping of his thing. Hala kind of shakes her head a little bit and waves a dismissive hand at him. Don't mind him. Who's this Zupan? What kind of person is he? What kind of people are you? Our whole mission is to meet strange new civilizations, find wild new worlds, and Go
What?
courageously where nobody has gone before.
No
Copyright
metal
TM.
man has gone before.
Well, without not one sec. Unless anybody else has wants to say anything.
Boyo seemed to have something to say.
I have introduced our species name. I'd be interested in knowing what they're called.
They've called themselves the Zycons.
Yeah.
Zycon.
Zycons.
Zycon. Yeah.
Hmm.
Fucking Boyo over here being a troll. So yeah, Boyo, you wanted to say something earlier?
Actually, I was just gonna say I need to be right back.
Okay, no problem.
There's a couple of things I need to take care of real quick.
Yep,
I
no
think-
problem.
Would a
Apologies.
5-minute intervention then be okay? Because I gotta pee.
Intervention.
Nope.
Intermission?
Intermission, yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, we're back.
Holy shit, it's Jesus descending from the sky! He's intervening!
Divinely. Yup. We figured y'all just need Starflight.
Yeah, sorry, I haven't really been saying much. I've been thinking of how to interact, really.
With your literal tens of thousands of people on board, all ready to fucking take over any planet you land on.
Yeah.
Metal humans.
And back?
Welcome back.
These metal men, yeah.
The Zycons, yes.
Who somehow thought we looked like these janky-ass looking sons of bitches.
Well, they only got a quick screenshot of you.
True, and then immediately cut feed and went, oh, nope, we're not taking a risk again. Oh, thank you.
Already
I mean,
went through,
fair enough, given the footage. Dead space ass events.
Dead space ass motherfuckers crawling all over the ceilings and shit, leaping on them, tearing them apart, demanding that you feed them.
Feed them what? Your soul! How do we feed you that? Just don't kill me. I don't know what the fuck a soul is.
The Zycon Federation of Systems. A peaceful and diplomatic people.
Hmm.
With very
have-
small ships.
I have returned it.
Okay,
Little
that's
skippers.
That's just Boyo left then. So that was actually pretty fast.
Is Father Mihaly back?
I've been here the whole time.
Been here the whole time, yeah. Like Jesus, he's been there the whole time, watching, judging.
Oh, chill. Exposed.
Judging our pregerancy.
Judging your pregerancy, yeah. with the frickin' with the horror humans. Yup. Yeah, so yeah, does any of you want to ask any questions about them?
Perhaps where exactly they encountered these horror humans at, so we can promptly avoid it.
I had
Farther away
some.
from the core, certainly. The direction you came from, in fact.
Oh,
That's
that's great.
concerning. That's concerning.
We come back home, everyone's fucking dead.
Everybody turns into the thing.
Yeah, we're welcomed back and then immediately swallowed up whole.
No, that wouldn't be realistic. They tear you to pieces first, you know that.
Yeah.
Bite
Well,
size.
they first welcome us in as we land and then promptly tear us apart. It's like, oh, welcome back. We're so glad to have you.
Yup.
Delicious.
Yup.
I had some. I can't remember what it was.
I had a question.
What were we talking? What was the last sentence that she said?
Just that she has had a fucking hell of a week, and she was glad that she didn't have to fight anymore. They've had interactions with the Baskericks, but they're not willing to say they're at war with them yet. And what's this holy coalition about? What's the Zupon like? What are you people like?
Well,
We're quite new.
Yes, we are quite new to the galactic scene. We have responded due to an attack on our home world.
By the Baskericks.
I was trying to avoid that. Because if we don't know if they're allied or if they're more willing to talk to the Baskericks or not, But
Well, they said
it's
just
not
said
exactly friendly.
they've had bad interactions with the Baskericks before, yeah.
Right, yeah. So, okay.
So that's letting them know, hey, we're not friends with them either, exactly.
Yeah.
We're not going to say, oh, we're actively trying to exterminate them. Don't let them know about Blood Feast yet.
Yeah. So
I
our
might
ship...
disagree with the whole total xenocide or omnicide of their species.
Right. So yes, our ship is based on Baskericks technology, but we are currently not allies of theirs.
Well, I hope you understand that I, of course, cannot permit my own people to have to take part in any external conflicts to the Federation.
We understand this, and we didn't come here with that expectation in mind. We came purely to
explore.
There we go. Fuck, I cannot speak. To discover what the anomalous signal was all about.
Indeed, we should inquire about that next.
She smiles and nods a little bit. I'm glad to hear about that. Well, about 6 weeks ago, our territory is much closer, I imagine, than yours. We discovered this anomalous signal and honed in on it. We've been studying this black hole for about 5 weeks now, and we found that... She looks around for a moment. Now try to contain your excitement here, but we think there might be something alive just in the ergosphere.
As a player, remind us what ergosphere is.
The ergosphere is just the very, very, very outer layer of the black hole right before you get to the event horizon.
Yeah.
That doesn't actually sound too surprising, because we have also recently discovered a creature that was capable of devouring entire stars.
Remarkable, says the science officer in a monotone. And she says, really? That is something that sounds like an interesting occurrence. How long did you get contact with it? What did it do? Does it consume? Is it bigger than the star, or does it slowly siphon it off?
From what we witnessed, it was enveloping the entire star. However, we did not get close enough, nor did we desire to interact with the creature.
Or else we would not be here.
Indeed. Swallowed into the belly of the beast we would have. Says I who wasn't there.
The unknown is a dangerous mistress, she tells you. Even back on our own planet long time ago, sailors in our own culture have warnings of monsters in the open ocean. I'm sure the same rules apply here. Even so, we wouldn't mind if you would give us the coordinates at some point.
Do we even have those?
I mean, yes, we do. We do. It's just I can't remember if it's still there or not. Well, we might be willing to trade that information for any information you may have on the current star here.
Well, the black hole, as far as we know, we're still doing research on it, but absolutely, the free trade of information is necessary for a proper political and diplomatic state of affairs.
How curious you call it a hole, as we do not know what a hole is out of character.
Yeah. We just...
A hole in space. This is quite curious.
Do you remember, you're not supposed to let people know you're not as advanced as you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, you're not supposed to give that shit away.
Yeah, so we all just kind of look at her and go, yeah, we know what that is. Since Boyo's not here right now.
Well, if you don't mind, we would like to wait for our science officer to finish his meditation before we can discuss further on that topic.
Oh, man, we love, no problem. No, yeah, of course. And afterward, we can probably give you a tour of the ship, seeing as, again, I can't apologize enough for the misunderstanding back there. The Federation lies in a particularly dangerous area of space. We've noticed that the farther we journey from the core, the more peaceful it seems to become.
Unfortunately, in that regard, unfortunately, we've had the opposite experience. We've been experiencing no less of constant interaction and contact with other species.
Oh, yes, of course, other species. That's fairly less common back where we come from, but it's the crises and hazards of the space-borne environment that we worry about more closer to the core.
Such as what?
Well, the things that you saw that we discovered were one of the less malicious things that we have found. For example, back where we come from, things are quite a bit more inhospitable in general than they are out here. Most planets that seem habitable actually house incredibly dangerous and anomalous threats that we still haven't quite figured everything out about. We've only been in space for about 100 years.
Oh, so you too are relative newcomers. And did you say more horrific things?
Yes. Terrible things. She stares at a panel in the wall for a moment as her eyes seem to glaze over. But, fortunately, that's what the Federation is here to keep from happening. Terrible things. Terrible things.
And what is this Federation? You sound quite unenthusiastic speaking of this subject.
No, just... Again, there are some bad things in space, but... Boom, girl, stop. No bark. Goodness gracious. Yes, there are some terrible things in space, but fortunately, the Zycon Federation of Systems is specifically here to clear out those terrible things and protect those in need. We specifically do have a largely zero interference policy with less advanced species, granted, but we do our best to help where we can. Life in the Federation at this point, within the borders, no crime, no starvation. It's really quite equitable and equal for all.
Very curious as we just look at each other in our feudal eyes.
Maybe we can continue these diplomatic conversations another time. When
right.
When we
Where
are
my manners, you must be hungry.
Ah, yes, we must have the cordial greetings. We have not done so.
Please come with me. I can show you to our mess hall. She leads you out and off of the bridge and along down the halls for a little bit. Again, it's not nearly as long as you have to go. She's, of course, here's the residential wing, and here's, blah, 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 and that's the bar. She points over to a room that's playing music in it, and music none of you have ever heard before.
It's Star Wars jazz jizz.
No, sadly not.
No.
That's for the classy folks in the, the Admiral's wing, unfortunately. So yeah, they bring you on down to it's a mess hall. It's got on one side of the room, it's got a bunch of it's a bunch of alcoves in the wall, really. And people are walking up to it, and they press buttons, and they say one dish or another, and they stick their hand against the little screen, and a shutter closes, and then it opens up, and there's food inside.
Sorry, I return.
Yeah, we've basically just been explaining to them how this is absolutely Starflight.
Yeah. All right.
Kind of
So they talked about how their area of the universe is considerably more dangerous, that they've talked to the Beskarics before, or sorry, not talked to, but had bad encounters with the Beskarics before, but haven't yet ruled out diplomacy with them yet. And they talked about how their Federation of Systems has a fairly hands-off policy of non-interference with less advanced species, but other than that, they're all about discovering new people. And then they led you to the mess hall to get some food, where there are a bunch of alcoves in the wall, and people come up and say what they want. They put their hands on a little screen thing, and then a little door closes, and then it opens up, and there's food in there.
At the same time, we also avoided outright saying we were at war with the Beskarics.
Yeah, or that we're stupid and don't know what a black hole is.
Yeah, but we did.
They failed to. They avoided successfully avoided mentioning that they don't know what a black hole is. Also,
we did.
And boyo, they believe that there is some entity living in the ergosphere of the black hole.
Interesting.
Yes,
within the core of the. Ooh, sorry.
And I brought up
just outside of the event horizon.
I brought up the fact that it could potentially be related to the same creature that we saw devouring the star, and offered a trade of information, but only once you were finished with your meditation.
It is also important to note they mentioned that within the core of the galaxy, they encountered more horrific things than the stuff they showed us. The
Terrible
creature.
Terrible things. The weird alien armed creatures are fairly tame compared to what they have seen back there.
So
note, avoid center of the galaxy. Proceed with caution when you enter.
So, Boyo, would you have anything specific? Because I offered a trade of their information that they have been getting from the black hole with our information that we received from the Star Eater creature.
I'm sorry, what were you asking me?
If you have any recommendations or alternatives of the information trade that I proposed.
No, that sounds good to me. Though an offer to trade technology wouldn't be off the table for me, because the ability to replicate food, you might call it, would be very helpful.
Well, we haven't gotten to play with it yet, but yeah. But right now we just have the one thing, the information for information. So I'm assuming if you can figure out something they'd want for it, you would have to ask them. In the meantime, Malmbjorn is going to go up to one of the replicators and attempt to get one of the nastiest fermented dishes that Scandinavia is known for that nobody else likes.
The urine shark.
Surströmming?
Well, I don't know what it's called.
The canned fish from Sweden.
Is it fermented shark?
Whatever it is. It was close to that. The fermented shark dish.
Don't you just love the smell of piss?
Yeah, it's either that or I think it's hakal or something.
Yeah, I just looked at it. Yeah, I just looked up. It's that.
Oh yeah. So
But that's Iceland.
As you order it and you put your hand on the little screen, and a little light goes around for a little bit, and it just keeps processing, and it just keeps processing, and it keeps processing, and then the computer tells you in perfect Greek, I'm sorry. This dish may pose a serious threat to your biology. You'll have to have you'll have to have an override.
Why would it pose a threat to your biology?
I'm gonna.
Shit is poison as it just spits out.
I'm gonna turn to the officer. Oh, is it Hala that was showing us around, or another officer?
Hala was showing you around.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure your machine works.
No, I'm so sorry. If this is a dish that you have in your people, our machines must be calibrated differently. I'll get my head engineer to take care of it. Perhaps the rest of you might have something to eat. While she waves her engineer over, who immediately starts, fiddling with the machine and digging under it with tools and stuff.
No worries.
Cultured Fausto walks up and asks for Balinese sausage with a roll of bread and some olive oil.
You put your hand against the thing, and the shutter goes down, and it goes, and the shutter opens up, and it's a plate of Balinese sausage with bread and olive oil.
I guess it's not all human food that it decides is poisonous.
No, just the highly
just the piss
fermented,
shark.
putrefied piss sharks.
Alright. What would someone like my character think about eating?
You're a wealthy monk. You probably eat very well, and you probably eat very sweet things regularly. You probably eat better than some kings.
Well, I mean, I'm asking for more specifics because me, the player, has no idea.
A honeyed bread roll.
Yeah. Probably
Tarts.
Sorry, you cut out there.
Tarts, probably. Egg tarts and egg custard tarts and things like that. That's the kind of, yummy stuff you'd really want if you were, putting a machine to them. I could really go for a blankety blank, You probably
Yeah,
want,
all right. I put my hand onto the machine and ask it to make some egg custard tarts.
Right.
And I guess okay, you're gonna roll for that. Oh.
It pops something out that looks like a perfect egg custard tart. When you eat it, it's the egg itself is a little weird. It's a little more proteiny than you expected, but it's that's just must be an egg a difference of eggs. The machine cracks in the background while it makes it.
Yeah, in the background. Yeah, we don't know.
Well, with the door closed, obviously, the little chef. You've seen little people who are only 8 inches tall. Maybe they've got a little chef back there who works really fast.
The micro
who could
chef.
say? Yeah, who could say? Maybe he's just really shy, so he needs perfect privacy while he's doing it. You couldn't tell.
The little blue dudes in white clothes.
Yeah, the captain says, as you can see, except for certain exceptions, which we're getting worked out immediately, largely the computer senses what your tastes are for, and then it goes through a selection of various dishes that it knows, and then adapts what it can to produce something that pleases you. From feedstock in the background, we unfortunately still have not yet mastered the technology of making things from the ground up using molecules alone.
Still fantastic.
Boyo, you're fairly familiar with this sort of technology from the food vats in the Beskor ships, but this is much more refined.
I'm familiar with the concept at the very least.
Yeah, you're familiar with more or less what she's talking about. But Beskrix only use their food vats to make, meat of different varieties. They certainly don't have the capacity to make whole ass meals like this, all prepped and ready for you.
No bread.
Well, it made bread for you.
Oh, well, the Beskaric stuff says no bread.
Yeah, no, Beskrix don't like bread. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
that's why they're uncivilized and must all die.
They're obligate hyper carnivores. They mostly yeah.
Well, I didn't know they didn't eat bread.
Yeah, no, they think bread is animal food.
Yeah.
Okay, Boyo, did you want to get anything? Get anything?
Yeah.
From the replicators, are you hungry, Boyo? You get a chance
Done.
to put this technology to the test.
And while you're thinking,
Boyo is a cultured man too. He's been all over the known world. He's got to have some fancy dish he likes.
You know what I want?
Huh.
I want that bread that you can, or that you get. What's his name? Max Miller did a video about it when he went to. No.
Okay. Sorry.
I don't have anything to clack together, but clack,
we always thinking clacking together. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually clapped twice to make the sound.
That's beautiful.
it sounds like hardtack.
No,
we're not talking about that though.
When Max Miller went to the Middle East, he did a video about this bread, that's this flatbread that they make.
Ooh, yeah.
In the sand oven.
In a tandoor or whatever?
No, in an oven that they dig out of sand.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's almost like huh?
Yeah.
It's almost like
Sangak? Does that sound familiar? Sangak?
No, it doesn't. But anyway, the Boyo would be very familiar with such things.
Sounds like you want like a Middle Eastern curry there, brah, or something.
No, it's that
bread.
It's that bread, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it'll make it good. Does anybody want to get a drink from the replicator?
Well,
bread's easy for it. It's good.
Well, naturally, I would get some nice wine.
Wine?
Seconded.
Fausto gets
finest
wine.
of vintages.
Valbjorn?
Whatever. I don't know what the Scandinavian mead would be, or beer, or mead. Yeah, just typical mead.
Boyo?
Do
you want a drink?
No, I don't think so.
Ammonia shark. Yeah.
So as he's trying to fix your surströmming, you all get alcohol, and except for Boyo, and when you taste the alcohol, it's shit. Shit. It's just all bite. It's all bite. It's no flavor. It's probably some of the worst alcohol you've ever had.
Oh, so like alcohol is normally.
There's no life in it. It's not tasty and yummy and rich and full-bodied. It's just alcohol.
Oh, like modern day liquor.
Yeah, basically.
It's ethanol.
Well, it's
and that's how alcohol is for me generally.
It's got grape flavor to it, but it's just not. It's not a good wine. It's a bad wine. It's a bad mead. It's not doing it for you, man.
Well, maybe next time.
Do you report your displeasure to Hala?
No. This is our first coming, so I will all say is, well, I understand this is our first meeting, but I don't think your machine works for us very well.
Indeed, it isn't terribly great at alcohol.
She gives a laugh as Fausto mentions it isn't terribly good for alcohol, and she goes, I've heard that a few times, but I may have something in the back that might wet your whistle a little bit more. My personal collection.
Well, us all being raging alcoholics in game, would we take up that deal?
Well, yeah. Well, if you're...
This is a great time to split the party, by the way. You're actually in a safe location.
Okay. Well, if...
I'll come along.
If you're offering, we would gladly accept. Though we...
Father Holly, you realize this is going to just be a moment of debauchery and indulgence, though. We don't know
no meal is complete without a fine vintage. You must agree.
So we don't. Yeah, we don't know
Hold
what
on,
was done
let
to.
the DM speak.
Or we're gonna say, Mihaly, you know people, and you know the captain is definitely asking you to go back and just get super shit faced on real alcohol, or something close enough to it.
Okay, so I say,
Well, so,
hold a moment. We're here on important business, not to enjoy ourselves.
Father Mihaly
Leave it
is
to the
right.
priest.
He's a bit of a buzzkill sometimes, but he is right.
We can save the
Oh.
good alcohol for another time. Business comes.
I
Perhaps we
understand.
should
My
exchange
great grandfather
bottles.
was a holy man as well. She chuckles.
Oh, your people
Oh,
have
what sort of holy
religion.
man?
Oh, probably nothing you would recognize. Once upon a time, a few generations ago, we had some central deity that we all prayed to, or, well, it had been getting less popular throughout the generations, I suppose. But we grew out of it, of course. No offense, of course, to your own personal religious sensibilities, but we quickly found out there was really nothing there to our beliefs, at least most of them. Good traditions, though. We have holidays and the like, feasts, so on.
Well, I'm gonna not smirk, but oh, woof.
No,
I'm
Doggo
I'm
has something to say.
yeah.
She was dead asleep. She barked in her sleep.
I'm gonna. I don't think smirk is the right word, but I'm gonna smile agreeingly. So that yeah. For lack of a better term.
We are familiar that it's still very important to several species out there.
And it is important to many, less so than others. Do you gentlemen have any other recommendations, suggestions you wish to
Perhaps an
discuss?
exchange of bottles of liquor.
uh,
You give us some of yours, we'll give you some of ours.
Well, that's very amenable. Yeah, Fausto, you can get some alien liquor. Put like a case of alien liquor in your
Yeah! One, like, case or cask?
case,
Case.
as in like a big box full of bottles.
Ah.
The Captain Hollis says, now, admittedly, we don't drink the same stuff as a lot of you, meat people. She clearly struggles with the word. But I've found that this particular type of drink is compatible with no less than 67 different species.
67. That's
Oh my god, really?
Shoot me now. Play the sound effect.
Oh man.
Okay, that just scared me for a minute.
well.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Well, I was actually exclaiming by how low it was, but yes, maybe we can. This might be able to facilitate a future diplomatic agreements and.
You said you are in an active conflict with the Baskericks. Can you tell us what you know about them?
Unfortunately, I'm not sure how much I can divulge because our people have only just met.
Of course.
So,
We're just very curious how anybody would be able to face off against them. They have a huge section of space from what we can surmise.
let's just say
Humans are
that
extremely resourceful.
that they rely too heavily on single-minded ways.
Maybe. Well, in the meantime, you're all welcome to tour the ship as you so please. If you run into any particularly classified areas, I'm sure my people will lead you to someplace a little bit more relaxed. And do consider going by the bar. I know the bartender has several non-recycled and replicated vintages on stock as well, maybe which you will all like yourselves.
My apologies again, Captain. But maybe in the future we can discuss the matter of the Bisquerix at another time. A more amenable situation.
Of course, and I imagine on both of our sides it's a bit over our jurisdiction.
Possibly, yes.
I will be certain to talk back to Admiral Holta, and he'll probably tell me if I can reach out again to you guys after this whole delightful experience. There's a lot to talk about.
Indeed. However, those with me have agreed that we are willing to trade at least the information that you wished in exchange for the information you have on the anomalous readings from the black hole as well.
Absolutely.
Does anybody else have anything going on that they want?
Nope.
Boyo? I know Boyo wants technology, so now's the time to offer anything right now.
Yeah.
He's muted. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's away or not.
He might be away. So while we wait for him, as the information.
Sorry, guys. I had somebody. Steven, the guy doing the work, was asking me questions.
Yeah. There's some plumbing work being done right now, so it's totally reasonable.
Well, tell him I said, hey.
So, Admiral, or sorry, we keep saying Admiral. Captain Hulla gives the information stick over, and you'll find a way to get it going. It's like a thumb drive, honestly. Like a big long stick, like a thing in your hand. You Boyo, as you take it, you get the feeling that most of it is just empty space, so that you don't lose it. And as this, by the way, is your time to ask for anything as they're passing information about the black hole.
Boyo, also, you wanted possibly a tech to trade, so offer something to trade if you want. But I don't know anything off the top of my head other than the information that they have. So I don't know personally.
Yeah, aside from maybe a meeting location for future negotiations and
we got their
blossoming
contact
relation.
Yeah, contact information. But
you don't actually.
Oh, I thought that was part of the
No, because remember that you send pods back and forth at Transluminary for most of the time.
Well, that's a good thing, Fausto, if you want to ask it. Or whoever it was that brought that up.
Oh, I did. Yeah, perhaps we should set up a meeting location between our species to discuss further diplomatic relations.
And she'll give us a second. She can arrange a location on a red dwarf star about 2 days by Transluminary from Ignis Veritas.
Nice.
Oh, that is nice.
Yep, and that if it will happen, send like a messenger pod there, and then it'll get picked up, and then somebody will come and wait there for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So next time we'll have to remember not to be in a full-blown battleship.
Yeah. You can now reach out to the Zycons whenever you want, by sending a pod to that location.
Right.
And
Boyo, last chance.
Yeah, Boyo, you want to?
I got the star information. Fausto got some alcohol trading. I don't know what Father Mahali wants either.
I can't really think of anything.
What was that?
That was Mooney.
That was that was dogged defiance.
That was very
Dogged.
silly.
Yeah. No problem. Oh, stop them growling.
The only thing that I would be interested in would be like, information on technology. But if we're not at that point, we're not at that point, and that's okay.
Right, yeah.
Later in our relationship with them.
Yeah, we can talk to them more about it later.
If you don't mind sticking around for a while, you're welcome to join them in studying the anomaly.
I mean, we don't have anything that requires us at the moment. So unless anybody else has any objections, we can definitely pool our resources in studying the star while we're here.
Indeed, it would be most beneficial for our relations with them.
Yeah, it does just start you out on a pretty good foot with them. So, if you want to do that, that's what you can do.
All right.
Sounds good.
And it sounds
All
like
right.
we're getting fixed to wrap up the session too. So
not what I meant, but it works.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
we're thinking Starflight, so they probably invite you too at some point.
Yeah, so I can guess we can spend our in-between session times studying the star together.
Yep.
Pulling our
sure.
resources. So.
All right. Well, we think we'll wrap that up for here. Hope everybody had fun. Everybody, feel free to say goodbye.
I never got my rotten shark.
I got my alien
You'll get it next time.
blues.
Yeah.
My Zycon liquor.
All right.
Adios, everyone.
Have a good one.
Bye.